Alright, so I'm going to start to play with some of the foggers. I got some tips on the comments down from the last video, and some of you guys said distilled vinegar or water. And I'm not sure what happened with these. Last year, I had tested them all, and then 3 of them just stopped working. I have like 9, so I'm going to try to fix these 3, see what's wrong. So I got water in here for now. So we'll start out with water, and then we'll go with vinegar, then we'll clean this little kid out. No, we won't clean her out. She's clean out already. But, yeah, so let's try water first and see. I remember Troy, Halloween Hellmouth, did a video on how to do it. So I'm going to try to find that video. I think he actually messaged it to me. So I'll go back to my Facebook messages, check those, see how he did it. But I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot right now with water. And then I'll try distilled vinegar and see how that does. Okay, so thing wasn't working, right? It just wasn't sucking anything in, basically. So it's not water or distilled vinegar, it's just not sucking anything in. And you can see that because, well, I don't know if you can see on here, but here is the inlet hose, and it's just, kind of see a little bit of water in there, but it's just not sucking. So here's the inlet line, and here is the pump, and here's the outlet. So the problem lies somewhere between here and here. So I have it on right now just because I want to see what it does and see if I can see any water coming through here. But it's most likely not going to go through. So, oh, actually, shit, I just found the problem. Check it out. Look at that. See? So, there. I took off the cover, right? And I was figuring maybe it's clogged in here somewhere, but look at this. And I would have never seen this had it not taken off. Look at the hose. It was actually torn. It melted. So there, oh sorry, there's the issue. The hose is not on, so that's why it's not sucking anything. Okay, well, easy fix. I'll just cut off that little zip tie, cut the hose, and put it back on there. So it looks like it got stretched out too far. Let's see if that's the case for the other 2 foggers. I'm going to fix this right now and check it out. Okay, that literally took 10 seconds. Fog line cut and zip tied back in. I went for orange zip tie for good luck. And let's get the water cap back on here. Hold on, you guys are going to be a little crazy camera for a second. Oh, point of view, point of view. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's get the thing back in the water. All right, it is in. Let's close this off. And we'll leave it out. All right, let's see what we got. So light is red, and we're going to see if we can see anything pumping through. Holy shit. Look at that. Cleaning it out. What the hell? So something as simple as the tube just being cut. And that was the issue. So we'll clean it out with some water right now, and then this one will be ready to go. Rock on. That is pimp. Such an easy fix. It's so nice when it's something simple like that, and I don't have to get all technical and crazy. Okay, so on to fogger number 2, and this is a ground fogger, and I suggest nobody get these. These are not good. Basically, you put the ice in here, the fog goes through here into this channel and then out, and the ice cools it, keeping it down. It works okay, but it does not blow hard. It sucks. Just don't buy them. I have 2 of them and I hate them. Buy the 1000-watt fogger and then build a cheap fog cooler because it's 10 times better. All right. Fogger 2 ready to go. Let's see what happens. Holy crap, a lot of buzzing. I don't see any liquid getting sucked in the tube, I don't think. This is not hot. That's not hot. This is hot. This is just vibrating like hell. So, we have a clog somewhere. I'm going to figure it out where. So, I think it's getting through. The problem's got to be this. So, I'm going to leave this off for a second and turn it on and see if we got any spraying action. So, let's see what we got, okay? Oh, look at that. See that? We got dirty stuff coming out. Ooh. So maybe it just needed. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's grab a napkin because we've got freaking electronics in here. So we don't want everything being all wet. Hold on, let me turn this circuit off and unplug it so I don't kill myself. Well, it'll probably just be some fireworks. It won't kill me, but I don't want to get all this liquid stuff all over all the important electronic parts. So let me dry that off really fast and I'll come right back. Okay, we're plugged back in. I'm gonna put this paper towel right here to hopefully catch anything that spits out of here. And let's see how much stuff comes out. That clean water pumping out right now. That was pretty good. That is soaking wet now. We might have fixed it, guys. This isn't hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, it's hot. Fuck. My bad. Okay, so we're all put back together, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna be fine because I was getting nice water out. So here's the issue. You got the thicker tube feeding through the pump, and it goes through this thin tube, right? And I don't think the issue is this. I think it's right in here. So what happens is it all gets filtered here, and then right here it gets smushed into a smaller line. So with the dirt that came through, and you know, we set these out in the dirt for Halloween, the dirt just built up right here and clogged everything here. So by just detaching this, you don't even need to blow this out, I don't think, because I think it just clogs here. So once you open this up and get that off and run whatever through it, doesn't matter what it is, water, pee, I don't care, it's just going to push it all out. So we should be good. So I'm going to go ahead and see what goes on. Let's lift this up, and I'm going to see this tube right there, and that's what we want to see, is it coming out of there. So let's hopefully get some liquid out of here. And I see it dripping out. But you hear that? There's no motor going crazy. There's absolutely no motor going crazy. And I'm getting drippage out through there. So the clog is out, but it's not fog fluid, it's just water. So we're just getting drips. You see the water dripping down? I'm gonna go with fog fluid. Let's see what fog fluid does. Okay, so we just saw water coming out of here. I put fog fluid in here because I want to make sure that it's actually working. And it's weird because, so we got a little fan right there. You see the little fan? Now that's blowing out. So I feel air coming from here, but it's not coming out of the tube. So the problem could still be in the tube somewhere. So maybe we need to find a way to blow it out. And yeah. Now the only thing is I don't know how to get this plastic off because it's screwed in back here. You can't really get to anything because it's underneath. So I'm a little stuck on what to do here, besides try to just blow this out once it cools down. I'm not going to put my mouth on a hot freaking wire. Yeah, so I don't know. So I'll keep trying. I might move on to Fogger 3 and see if that maybe has a simple issue like this. Okay, we're going to check Fogger 3 now and see if the pump is good or clogged. Let's check it out. I'm going to turn it on. Okay, and there's the dirtiness coming out. And I can see juice coming through the line. So we know the pump is good. Running through clean. Alright, so we're good there. We're good there. So again, we're getting issues between here and the line. And that's with both of these ground foggers that we're getting that issue. So let me turn it back on and see. Get any more weird? Nope, just straight liquid now. We're good. We're clean. All right, Fogger 3 seems to be working now. So I ran that clog out, and you can see we're getting some. Can you see? Can't tell. Yeah, you can see you're getting some fog out of there right now. Obviously, there's no ice in here, but there's fog coming out of the little line, so that is good. There we go. Maybe you can see now. I don't know. The sun is just so bright right now. You can see a little bit of fog coming out. Anyways, this one seems to be working now, so we should be good. I'm gonna let this run for a little bit and start working back on number 2 because that's the one that's being a little bitch right now. So Fogger 3, just cleaning out the last bit of lines. You can see the fog coming out now. See, it's coming out nice and clean. And I'm actually holding this in the air and just running the last little bit of water through it. I switched the fog out, and now I'm just getting the last little bit of water through it, so there's clean lines. Yeah. So just want to make sure all the lines are empty and clear. So the fog juice is, you can see the last is burning off, and then the water should run through and then be nice clean dry lines, and then we'll move on. Alright, so we're still getting nothing coming out. We had that little drip, that was about it, so that does mean that the lines are clogged in here. I know some of you guys said to run distilled vinegar through, so I'll probably try that next, but I want to show you this. So when I pull the line all the way up, I have no movement of liquid. You can't really tell, but I have no movement of liquid through the tube. So I know we're getting to the pump, I know we're getting through the nozzle here, and I know the issue is somewhere in this line between here and the end. So somewhere in that heat coil we're having some issues. So I don't think the fog cleaner actually does anything. I remember doing that and it was just like using fog juice. I think it's just a waste of money. So I will try the distilled vinegar. I gotta go and take the kids school shopping, finish that off, and then while I'm out, I guess I'll get some vinegar and come back tonight and try to run the vinegar through. So, I mean, but only problem is, well, I guess I can pump everything out of the tube first. So I'll disconnect that, get it all cleaned out, clear, and then I'll put in the vinegar and see if we get anything rolling through there.